Consolidation of public sector banks may begin next year. CNBC TV 18 has learned from sources that the government has communicated to banks the timeline for this consolidation even before the expert committee on banking M&A is set up. Ritu Singh is joining in with those exclusive details. Ritu, what are you picking up?
Well, consolidation has been the big theme, especially after this year's Gyan Sangam, that will mark the third phase of transformation for public sector banks. And now we understand that the government has communicated a timeline for this consolidation roadmap, which has been very vague from the start. Has been debated for over 10 years now. So what we understand is that what the government has communicated to the banks is that there should be at least one candidate identified for a merger. This is one small bank that has to be identified by the end of September or October, and it will be merged with an anchor bank. Anchor banks will be the larger banks, and we understand that once this bank is identified, the government also wants the process of the merger with a larger bank to be started at least by April 2017. So what the government really has in mind is 6 or 7 large banks existing at the end of this consolidation, which does not, by the way, mean that there won't be any small banks anymore. What it wants is that the operations of the small banks will be severely restricted to very niche areas, and that only 6-7 large banks will exist, which will be large banks with various plays in retail and corporate and wholesale. An expert committee to look into M&A has not yet been formed, but we understand that soon after the Bank Board Bureau will come into operation, that is on the 1st of April, it will begin the process, and it will work in close coordination with the expert committee to lay out this consolidation roadmap.
Okay, interesting developments. Thanks, Ritu, for getting us all those details. Well, on that